Well, cheap money is useful because it leads to lower interest rate. It helps all those who have to restructure the balance sheet. It's not enough. Growth is not happening in many countries because of fundamental rigidities. So there is a need to do structural reforms. And there is a trade-off because maybe the more money the ECB gives, the lower interest rates, the less pressure on the politicians to act. And that's a dilemma. Of course, this doesn't mean that you may want to have higher interest rates just to push the politicians, but the politicians need to act in this country.
This has been a debate for quite some time, Lorenzo. I've been following the ECB, I've been following you, what you've been saying when you were still working with the ECB. Structural reforms, it's not being implemented fast enough. And this chicken and egg, easy money, complacent politicians has been also going on. Where is the circle stopping? When do we really see, okay, we are starting to progress on the implementation of the reforms?
I have to say that this is not only a European issue, because if you go to the US, the Fed is doing all these QEs and nothing is really happening on the fiscal side. And we're going through another risk of a cliff. Japan is the same, easy money, but the third arrows have yet to come. Europe, in spite of all, is implementing tight fiscal policies, I think, all over Europe. It's a structural reform which are much more complicated. And I think that's, in the end, it's the voters, it's the people in the countries have to understand that, easy money will not solve all the problems.